Hi, Jan.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Okay, yesterday, what is our lesson yesterday? We talk about what?
We talked about the grasshopper.
Yes, the story of the green grasshopper or the gardener. The gardener grasshopper or jardinerong tipaklong. Can you still recall the story of it? A glimpse of it? What's the first part of the story, John? John?
Okay.
What's the first part of the story? Can you recall it? It is when
The part of the soul. That's what I remember.
yes, just like that. Okay, I think the story happens when Mang Atong, right, the farmer, suddenly caught the grasshopper and she offers the grasshopper to to be his worker. And of course, pumayag naman yung grasshopper. And at the end, natulungan niya talaga na mapaganda ang garden ni Mang Atong, right? Okay, now for today's Jan, we will have a review for your upcoming quiz. Allow me to share my screen again. This one, this is the basis
Oh,
of
it's
your
the exam.
upcoming quiz. Yes, this is the exam, rather. Okay, let's try to read this one. Our objective for today's lesson, you need to read a paragraph, and after that
We.
you need to organize the events from the beginning until the end. Just like this one. Let's read. Can you read the paragraph here? Paghahanda sa oras ng
Paging handa
sakuna. Go.
sa, sa simula mahalagang ihanda ng bawat pamilya ang isang emergency kit sa naglalaman ng pagkain, tubig, flashlight, battery, first aid, dokumento upang maging handa sa oras ng ding. Mahalaga ang pagiging handa sa oras. Done.
Are you done?
Yes, because it's like that.
Just like this one. Let's continue.
Wait. At mga mahalagang din po pag-uusapan ng pamilya. Isang malinaong piano ang makas ang sigahing alam ng bawat membro ng pamilya ang mga emergency number at kung paano makipag-ugnayan sa isa't isa. Dagdag pa dito, mahalaga makinig sa mga balita at babalo ng pamahalan upang black.
Upang
Pang malaman ang mga dapat gawin bago habang ang pagkatapos ng sakuna sa huli, ang pagiging kalmado, handa at katutulungan ng bawat membro ng pamilya matutulong upang maging ligtas ang lahat sa panahon ng sakuna.
Yes, very good. So,
And
the paragraph that you have read, John, it is all about what? Tungkol saan? Tungkol sa,
tungkol sa, I don't know,
based on what you read. It is based on what?
based on, uh, it's based on, it's based
What's the
on,
title? It is based,
pahahanda sa oras ng, ng sakuna.
yes, so meaning to say it is preparing for the times of disaster. Okay. Being prepared during times of disaster is very important. So, first, you need to prepare an emergency kit. So, sabi dito, kailangan maghanda ng emergency kit. Do you know what is the purpose of emergency kit?
Uh,
What is the purpose of emergency kit?
to heal someone or heal yourself.
Yes, it can be to heal someone or to heal yourself. Pwede siyang maging mga medicine. But of course, it also contains food, water, flashlight, batteries, first aid kit, yan yung sinabi mo kanina, and also mga important documents so that they will be ready in case of any disaster or for example, typhoon, earthquake, just like that. Okay, the next thing you need to do is your family should discuss a clear evacuation plan. So, kailangan alam nyo yung saan kayo pupunta mag-evacuate if there's a disaster or emergency. And also, you need to identify a safe place to go if necessary. After that, every family members should know the emergency number and how to contact to one another. Kasi in case of magkalayo-layo kayo during a disaster, so makokontak nyo lang yung isa't isa. In addition, it is important to listen to the news and warnings, especially if ang disaster na may experience nyo is bagyo. So, kagaya ng sinabi ko, you need to listen to the news, even still you're a child now, but of course, it is really important na you need to be aware of it. Kasi bakit? Ano ba ang reason dyan to be aware of the news, the happenings sa surrounding mo? Bakit ba mahalaga? Why is it important, John? John? Why is
So,
it important to be aware of your surroundings, especially during a disaster? Kasi,
para, that way you can be safe.
okay, upang maging ligtas. Very good. And yeah, just like that. It is important to listen to the news and warnings from the TV, from the government to know and what to do before, during, and after a disaster. And after that, you need to be calm. Huwag kang magpanic. Kasi being prepared and also working together with your family can really help everyone to be safe during the times of disaster. Okay, now since tapos na nating basahin itong talata tungkol sa paghahanda sa oras ng sakuna. Now, let's try to organize these events from 1 to 5. Okay, your answer will be 1 to 5. Let's try to analyze it. Okay, ready ka na?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, look at the screen. Ano kaya dito ang una? Saan
Muna,
kaya
that's
dito?
easy. That is
Number
so
1.
easy. Go down.
Okay,
I don't know.
the number 1 here will be
4.
yeah, very good. Number 4. Kasi merong sa
Because
simula.
sa simula is almost
Yes.
like sa una.
Yeah, very good.
Una, it has the same A, and I need to go to the bathroom.
Go. I will just wait.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, let's continue. So, yes. Yes, the answer for this one is ito. Let's try to read the first one dyan. Sa simula, go. Number 4. Read the screen. Number 4, go.
Sa simula, mahanda ang pamilya sa ating emergency kit
Nang isang,
sa isang
nang
emergency
isang,
ng isang emergency kit na may lamang pagkain, tubig, flashlight, baterya, first aid kit, at mahalagang dokumento ang paggamit kapag may sakuna.
yes, very good. Now, next, what do you think is the second one? What number?
What number?
Yes. The next sentence for number 4.
Number 4?
Yes. Since this number 4 is the number 1, the first thing, the event happened in the paragraph. This is the number 1. Okay, what is the number 2?
So easy. Number 1.
Yeah, very good. Read the number 1.
Note, mahalagang pag-uusap ng buo pamilya ang plano kung saan pumunta at kung paano likas patungo sa isang ligtas na lugar.
What's the next one? Anong susunod? What's the next?
The next?
The next is number 3, right? Pagkatapos. Okay, go. Read the pagkatapos. Pagkatapos.
Tapos,
Read the screen. 1, 2, 3, go.
pagkatapos, dapat alam ng buwan ni miyembro ng pamilya ang mga emergency number at kung paano sila pakiusap kung makakahiwalay.
Yeah, very good. Okay, the next. Dagdag pa rito. This is the next one. Go. Read this one. Dagdag pa rito.
Dagdag pa rito, makinig sa mga balita ang babala mula sa pahalan upang mahalaman ang tamang gawin bago ang habang sakuna.
Yes, very good. And the last one, what will be the last one? What sentence will be the last one, John? What sentence will be the last one?
Sa huli, ang pananatiling kalmado at patulangan ang buod pamilya sa pagkatulong manatiling ligtas ang lahat.
Yes, very good. Tama yung mga pagkasunod-sunod mo sa events. This, let me number it for you. Wait for a moment. This will be, don't forget this, baka lalabas na sa quiz mo. This will be the number 1, the number 2, the number 3. Tingnan mo yung order dyan. The number 4, and this one. Kindly look at the screen and wag mo yung kalimutan ng pagkasunod-sunod, okay? It's this one. 25314. 25314. Baka lalabas yan soon sa quiz mo or sa exam. Okay? Did you get me? Any questions so far?
I have a question.
What is your question?
Why the sahuli is the number 5, but sahuli is the number 4?
Why is
Why is the sahuli is the number 5,
yes?
but it's supposed to be number 4?
What number 4?
Sahuli.
Yes, sahuli is the number 5. It's not the number 4.
But
Kasi
why
when
did it sounds like it's number 4?
it's not a number 4. Kasi sahuli means the end. Sahuli or sa end. Kaya siya number 5. Siya yung last sa order.
Ang tag pa rito is the number 4.
Yes, kasi number 4 is, it is not stating like it is the end sentence. Kaya siya number 4. Dagdag pa rito. I think it is the second to the last paragraph. Second sentence to the last sentence of the paragraph. Kasi ang last sentence mo dito is number 5. Kaya siya 5. Ang in-order natin dito. Dito sa huli. Kasi of course, kagaya ng sa simula is like sa una, yung sabi mo. But sa huli naman, it's like sa huli or sa kabuuan or sa ending. It means ending. Kaya siya number 5. Ang number natin dito. Okay? Did you get me? Did you get me? Any questions so far? Okay
That's
na?
my question.
Okay. So, don't forget the order of events ha. Yan yung order ng events. Huwag mo yung kalimutan. Baka lalabas yan sa exam mo. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. Okay, dito naman tayo. Using hudyat. Una, kasunod, halimbawa, pagkatapos sa huli. So, alam ko namang, alam mo na to, paano to gamitin, right? Kasi we talk about this na last week. Sa una, of course, listen muna kasi after this one, we will try to answer a paragraph. Una, you will use una dyan when you are stating a sentence that is commonly happen in the beginning of the talata. Of course, sa unang sentence ng talata. After that is the second sentence. Ang gagamitin mo ay kasunod, okay? Followed by. Kasi yung kasunod in English, ang translation yan, kasunod or followed by, in addition to, it's like that. Kasunod, huwag mo yung kalimutan. Halimbawa naman is when you are stating example. So if you feel like there's a sentence there na may example, ito yung gamitin mo. Halimbawa. Pagkatapos, this is used when you are now ending your talata or your sentence. Pagkatapos. And of course, sa huli, this is the end sentence. Dito na talaga mag-e-end yung talata mo sa huli. Okay, ready ka na gamitin to sa paragraph? Let's have this one. So, ito yung choices mo ha. A, una. B, kasunod. C, halimbawa. D, pagkatapos. E, sa huli. Dito ka lang mamili ng answer. Okay, let's try. Okay? Go! So, there's a blank here in number 6. Ano kaya ang pwede nating ilagay dyan? Since it is in the first, in the beginning. Anong pwede nating ilagay based sa choices? What will be your answer dyan? There's a blank here and we need to put 1 here based on the choices. Anong pwede nating ilagay?
Uno.
Uno? Bakit may uno ba dyan?
I mean, una.
Yes, una. Okay, basahin mo nga. Gamit ang una. Una,
Una, makinig sa balita ang halaman kung
alamin, not alaman. Alamin,
alamin alamin kung may particle parating ng malakas ang bagyo,
na ulan o bagyo.
umulan at mabagyo.
Okay, stop. So there's another blank. What do you think will be the next one? We're done with una. What is the next? What is the next answer dyan? Anong pwede natin ilagay dito sa number 7? Second paragraph. What will be the next? Ano yung pwede natin ilagay? Mamili ka lang sa choices. Kasunod, right? Yes, okay. Kasunod. Sabihin mo, kasunod.
Sunod, ihanda ang mahalagang gamit tulad sa flashlight, pagkain, tubig, at first aid. Takdang pa dito ilagay sa maatas lugar at mag-iimporteng dokumento mahalagang gamit upang hindi mabasa.
Okay, stop. There's another blank. Anong pwede nating ilagay? Ano natin pwedeng ilagay sa another blank? After kasunod, we will put, look at the screen. What will be the answer? After kasunod.
Pagtatapos.
Are you sure it's pagkatapos?
I mean,
Let's try to use halimbawa. Yes, kasi nagbibigay ito ng example, suggesting something. So you need to say halimbawa and read the number 8 sentence. Go. Halimbawa,
halimbawa,
maaaring
ilagay ang mga ito sa plastic o lagyang hindi pinapasok sa tubig.
Yes, very good. So stop. There's another blank. So malapit na tayo sa ending. What will be our answer for this one?
Pagkatapos.
Yes. Sasabihin mo pagkatapos and read the number 9 sentence.
Pakikipag-ugnayan.
Sabihin mo muna pagkatapos.
Pagkatapos, pakikipag-ugnayan, pamilya at mahanda ng pamilya puntahan sa kinagang lumikas.
Yes. And after, anong pwede nating gamitin dyan sa last sentence? Ito yung, alam mo, sa una or sa huli? Last sentence na tayo. Anong pwede gamitin?
Sa una?
Sa una? Sa una ang gagamitin natin dyan when you are reading it in the last sentence? Are you sure? Sa una? Sa una or sa huli?
Sa una. I mean, sa huli. Sa huli.
Yeah, sa huli. Okay. Read sa huli. Read sa huli.
Sa huli.
And read the last sentence. Go.
Sa huli, matalim, kalmado, manatiling kalmado at sumunod sa mga kalala ng mga otoridad upang manatiling ligtas sa panahon ng baha.
Yes, very good. So, very good. Yan yung pagkasunod-sunod ng mga sentences using this one, mga hudyat ng pagbubuo ng talata. Di una, kasunod, halimbawa at pagkatapos at sa huli. Especially when you are preparing for a disaster, just like baha, or in English, we call this one flash flood. Okay? So, any questions so far about this activity? May questions ka ba or wala?
I don't have.
Okay, let's proceed to the next one. Okay, dito naman ay isang multiple choices. So you need to choose the correct letter. Okay, let's answer this one. I will read the question and tell me what is your answer, okay? Are you ready? Nagsulat si Ana ng talata, ngunit ang bawat pangungusap ay may magkaibang paksa ang bawat talata. Ano ang dapat niyang tandaan upang maging maayos ang talata? Do you want me to translate the question?
I don't know.
Did you understand the question? Yes or no? No,
I
okay.
cannot.
I will translate it for you. Ana daw is writing a paragraph. However, ang mga na-write niya na paragraph na mga sentence is iba-iba yung title or different titles, like different ideas. For example, yung example ko sa'yo last time, when you are writing the how was my weekend? So, ang sabi mo sa first paragraph, ang weekend ko ay mabuti. Pero ang nilagay mo sa second paragraph, masaya at nagtulong-tulong kaming bumuo ng Christmas tree. So, ganyan yung situation na nangyari kay Ana. Nag-write siya ng talata, ng paragraph, but yung mga pangungusap niya ay iba-iba yung thought or idea, not related to the title. Ano kaya ang dapat niyang tandaan o i-take note? A. Ito yung choices mo dyan. Maglagay ng maraming larawan. You will put many images. B. Gumamit ng maraming kulay ng tinta. Using different color of tints of your pen. Gumamit ng mahabang pangungusap. You will use long sentences. Or D. You should connect your sentences for every talata. Ano yung answer mo? But of course, for now, bibigyan kita ng break. And after that, let's know your answer, okay? Kasi it's 30 minutes already. Okay, break muna tayo dyan. Bye!
Bye.